going on, everybody? Hey, Steve. Just kind of hanging out in the man cave tonight. Decided to work on a little bit of equipment here, so anybody wants to communicate, they're welcome to do so. Don't tell anybody, or don't tell Scott that I'm in his seat using his microphone. All right. Well, this might be a quick fix after all. I just need somebody to comment out there to make sure this thing is working. What's going on, Alec? Trying to get our live posting thing working again. Well, I do have a few people in here just to let you all know that this Sunday, while we are taking over the MOV What's Happening site, we're also going to have a couple teachers on the broadcast to answer some questions about the controversial pay and insurance thing that's going on, and shed some light on it. And also, we're also going to possibly have a state worker here as well. So, pretty full studio coming this Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m. But as of right now, just so you know, I am working on our Facebook messaging live thing. For some reason or other, it has stopped letting us post things on. So how is everybody out there tonight? Very funny, Scott. is going on? No, I'm not taking selfies on the broadcast. I'm trying to get something to work here. Yep, Scott, you're right. There's our three watchers. Hey, Denise, how you doing? It's awful quiet out there. Thanks, Brenda. Appreciate it. To be honest with you, we don't really need that comment board. Yeah, Brenda. So what we do is we have a podcast every Sunday. We try to pick different subjects. We've had everything from anti-bullying. We've had things from anti-drugs or drug abuse, that sort of thing. We've had adoption. one of the craziest ones we've had is the MOV What's Happening. I don't know if you're a member of that group, but MOV What's Happening is one of the largest social media groups in the Mid-Ohio Valley. And we take over that the last Sunday of every month, and we just get on there and talk about different subjects, whatever's cooking in the MOV, which right now state workers seems to be cooking the most. So by golly, we're going to put together a podcast this Sunday with some teachers and hopefully a state worker as well to kind of educate us all on what they are going through. So I hope everybody out there will tune in from 6 to 8 p.m. this Sunday. Pretty sure it'll probably be one of the biggest podcasts we have, or we have had, I should say. Actually, Scott, there is a fan going right now. I think it's just how good you have the soundboard dialed in. What's up, Eric? So I'm just curious out there, what's everybody think about the kind of round table discussions that Trump had today with some of the survivors or parents of kids that have been affected by the guns in schools? What do you think about some of the ideas that I don't know if you've listened to any of them or not, but let's hear some ideas from you all. What do you think? What kind of ideas do you think would make the schools safer away from gun violence? Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it, man. That's just the way I am, Scott. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know. We're kind of Abbott and Costello, I guess, and maybe I don't know which one you are. I guess you're Abbott and I'm Costello. People. What's up, Mikey Mike? I hear you, Scott. I think it kind of goes along the way that we talked before with how no matter who's in the White House or one side or the other side is going to go completely against the grain. It doesn't matter. So I don't know how Nathan Hess is doing there, Mikey Mike. He's not hanging out here. This is just me. I was doing some work on the computer here and just thought I would tune on to see what's going on. Just trying to get our comment board back up working. Gonna do some more studio changes here pretty soon. We're going to I want to put up some curtains for our backdrop and get rid of the 70s paneling that everybody gives us hell for. But you know what? It sure beat the green screen all the time. So building on success. Well, thanks, Mike. So, what did y'all think about our interview with Mike Keller the other day with Letters from the Fire? Have any of y'all went and checked out the? I don't know if you're into rock music or not, but we went in and checked some of Letters from the Fire's music. Hey, Scott, I just saw the picture that your wife posted on here, the dude on some kind of stilts or something or other. What the hell is that anyway? Looks like something out of a Terminator movie or something. Yeah, I saw that, Scott. Ground's already saturated, so that's not good. One thing I gotta say though is the water out at the old dugout field and all around there. Man, that water went down quick. You can't even hardly tell there was any water even up there anymore. So whatever they did to the flooding around there, they did a good job at it. I can't believe how high it got this last time on the corral. It almost got up to their second level in the corral. You know, Scott, maybe what we ought to do is maybe we should have a little segment going over weather or something. I don't know. I don't know if we want to become a news station or not, but you seem like you seem like kind of the weather bug kind of guy, so maybe you could update people on what's coming up in the week. You could be like the Chris Bradley of Robert's Report. Hey, Zach. Hey, Zach. We kind of tap him. Yes, men are hanging out in the man cave tonight. Well, Mikey, that's all right that you don't like rock music. No big deal. I like some rap music. I'm not a big fan of the gangster rap. I do like Eminem, and I sort of like Nelly. Wow, we got 5 watchers here tonight for an impromptu of I don't know what's going on. How's it going, Tom? Tom, hate to disappoint you, but I heard on the Hair Nation this morning that pretty sure that the rat show or whatever is not going to happen now. Steve Piercy's working on his own solo stuff. And in other music news, we have Slipknot should come out with a new album in 2019. I don't know about the EDM stuff, but for those who just tuned in, just want to remind everybody that this Sunday we're going to have a couple teachers and hopefully a state worker here in the studio to answer questions and educate us, no pun intended, on some of the controversial things going on with teachers' pay and vacation stuff. So I cannot wait to see who all we got tuning in for that, and hopefully we can get all the questions answered that we have. I know I've got a few, so we will see how it goes. Vanilla Ice. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. See, Eric. Emerson Avenue. I cannot believe it. Do you have an accurate river? Do you have an accurate river level forecast person to interview? Joe, Chris. Scott has stayed up on the water level stuff pretty good, so he would probably be your huckleberry for river level. You know, Scott, you said something about Post Malone. That's actually another one that I kind of like. I didn't realize the songs that he sang until our college student was in and educated us. Tom, I hope you're right. I hope I hope he doesn't come out and act like he's going to and then go back into hiding again. I just don't get it. I don't get some of these larger bands. You know, Aerosmith is a good example. What the heck is going on with Aerosmith? Steven Tyler still has one of the strongest lead vocals in rock lead singers. So, but they haven't come out with anything new or new albums or anything for shoot. Can anybody out there remember when the last Aerosmith album came out? The last one I remember was Nine Lives and maybe Eat 'Em Rich or something like that. Yeah, you know, at first I supported Bobby Blotzer, but after I heard what some of the things he did, and I'm not such a big fan of him now. And I guess not too many other people cared too much for him either because the band split up. What do y'all think about a venue here in Parkersburg that would hold about 5,000 people and go indoor, outdoor? We need some investors. Any investors out there on our fan list? Any doctors or other kind of rich people that could build something nice? What are you laughing at, Zach? You need to come over here and get on the camera. Put some headphones on there. I can hook you right up here. It's not any different than playing on the computer all the time, being on headphones and talking to people. Cussing at them. I agree, Joe. Badly. We are right here in the middle of Rock City. Aerosmith's last album, 2012. Wow. Do you remember what the name of it was? Hey, Zach, why don't you go poke the fire? Huh? Music from another dimension. Really? I don't even remember that album. Were there any good songs off of it? Richard Marx. I wouldn't mind seeing Richard Marx. Somebody else who I wouldn't mind seeing is I wouldn't mind seeing Ian Wilson. I was thinking about going to see that Def Leppard and Journey in Columbus or wherever else we can find them. Kind of waiting to check out vacation stuff first, though. We're really wanting to go to Vegas, and that's a shocker. Was he any good? Tell you, somebody who surprised the crap out of us was Hall & Oates and Tears for Fears. We saw them in Vegas last year. They were awesome. I didn't know I knew so many. I didn't know I knew so many Tears for Fears songs. I gotta go help out with the fire here. Which concert are you talking about, Tom? All right, we got an amateur fire poker over here. Place looks like Cheech and Chong in here now. Badass show, wasn't it, Tom? Daryl Hall is very multi-talented. Oh my God. So how you liking Colorado, Tom? Joe, it's starting to smell like Willie's. Well, no, it doesn't smell like Willie's in the room, but there's definitely some smoke in the room now. Hey, Steel Panther is also at Express Live in Columbus, too. Yeah, and soulful. They are very soulful. They are very multi-talented, though. That's who Rick Modest needs to get for the homecoming is Steel Panther. There's got to be some people out there that are decent for the homecoming. I understand. Have you started you a farm yet, Tom? Does it seem smoggy or anything like that with the extra herbage? I would definitely go to the homecoming for Slipknot. All right. Well, instead of boring everybody to death, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here now for a little bit till Roy Clark Jr. and Buck Owens. Yeah. Oh, I bet it's a multi-billion-dollar industry for taco joints out there. Well, anyway, I'm going to hop off of here until my little support guy gets back with me. So you all take it easy, and if I don't talk to you tonight, check us out this Sunday again. We're going to have teachers and state workers on here for Roberts Report, 6 to 8 p.m. Peace out.